So to start off, I'm using my MAC Paint Pot Primer in the shade Soft Ochre. And I'm going to be priming my eyelids, and then I'm going to be setting that with my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 220. So with my Anastasia contour kit, I'm going to be using the shade Earth, which is the darkest shade of the three. And then I'm going to be using this as a transition shade and create a smoked out wing liner. And I've always loved using bronzers and contour shades as transition shades. I feel like it applies like way smoother than regular eyeshadows. I don't know, maybe it's just me. And now I'm going to be using just what's left on the brush, and I'm just going to be blending that out just to make everything look even. And yeah, so I currently have a sore throat right now. I'm trying really hard to speak clear and loud, so excuse my crustiness. Now with my Lorac palette, I'm taking the shade Undeniable and applying that onto the same places to darken it up a little bit, and I'm slowly going to be bringing that into the center of my eyelids as well. I just randomly decided to take Earth again and applying it onto my eyelids and just kind of blending that out a little bit. And now I'm just going over the dark shade that I put on top just to make it a little bit more darker. And for my last shade, I'm going in with my Tarte palette, and I'm going to be using Smoke Show, which is a black shadow, and I'm applying that onto the same places as the rest of the shadows. And I'm slowly going to be blending that out with a clean brush, and I'm going to be bringing that up to my eyelids. So now for foundation, I'm using my Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation in the shade Nude. And I'm so in love with this foundation. I've purchased it about 3 times already. Although I didn't like Kat Von D's foundation, I do love my Lock-It Concealer in the shade Warm 27. And a little goes a very long way, so I like to put just an even amount of product. And then I go over my whole face with what's left on the sponge just to blend everything out. So I'm going to go back in with the powder that I set my eyes with, and I'm going to be setting my foundation and concealer down. And then I'm going to bake with my Cover FX setting powder because guys, I crease so bad, it's sad. And I'm also going to be setting down where I tend to get oily and have little creases. And then what is left of the powder, I'm going to be placing it where I am going to highlight. For brows, I'm using my Anastasia Dip Brow in medium brown. And I haven't filled in my eyebrows in the longest time. And I pluck my own eyebrows and I always mess them up. So here's me trying to fix them. So here I am dusting away the setting powder, and I cannot remember what lashes I'm wearing, but they are from Ardell, so you can find these at your drugstore. Now for my favorite part, I'm going to be contouring with my Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going to be using the shade Fawn. And I like to contour my nose, the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, and the bottom of my lip. And that just makes my features kind of stand out a little bit more. To contour my cheeks, I'm going to be using Fawn, and I'm just going to be spreading that out a little bit around my face. And then to bronze my face, I'm using my Hoola Natural Bronze Bronzer. For blush, I'm using my Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Party. And I've never been a fan of blush because it reminds me of my middle school days, but I have been loving this one so far. And to highlight my face, I'm going to be using my ColourPop highlighter in Glazed. I love this because it gives such a natural, simple glow. I'm applying it with a brush, but it gives better results when using your finger. For the lips, I'm going to be using ColourPop's Ultra Satin Finish Lipstick from Karen's collection in the shade 951.